Hey, hi, challengers. Welcome to another episode of AI Mastery, where I share all my experience and knowledge around AI. And today we are going to talk about 10 tools that are absolutely essential for you to become that champion or a master who can advise clients, take them through the entire journey, and be absolutely good at it. One quick disclaimer, I'm going to talk about discriminative AI as an area. There's a whole area of generative AI, and I'll be doing a separate video for that aspect. Okay, so do come back for the generative AI piece. Let's get started. So the first is, your starting point is a business problem, and you need to be able to take a business problem and frame that into an AI problem. That's where I offer a framework called Insights Canvas. You could use any other framework that you may be familiar with, but absolutely make sure you have a business framework to start with. If you don't have anything, you can leverage AI Canvas or Insights Canvas that I talk about. Second is what we talk about as the deep learning frameworks. So TensorFlow and PyTorch are the two very popular deep learning frameworks. These allow you to build the model and give you a lot of heavy lifting on top of GPUs and others. Then machine learning framework is a third. You will be served very well if you master scikit-learn or other machine learning frameworks there. Then let's talk about data. There are two parts in terms of data. One is storage. There are variety of storage requirements that will come, because we are not just talking about rows and columns. We are talking about documents, videos, language, text, and so on. So therein you may be very well served by using knowing a NoSQL or a document database type of a storage. And fifth is data processing. So be absolutely good in either SQL or some tools that will help you with the data processing. So SQL is like base, and then you can build on top of that. So those are the five to start with. Then let's go to sixth. From a productivity standpoint, I emphasize on using machine learning studios. There are various studios available. Nobody needs to go through the grind of building things from scratch. The studios allow you a lot of productivity tools. So I recommend NIME, which is an open source tool set, and I use that as my course. But you could also use cloud-based like AutoML or SageMaker or even Vertex AI from Google, right? Any of these or H2O for that matter, and so on. So ML Studio will help you really speed up your entire life cycle of delivery. That is the sixth. Seventh is, once you've built a model, you need to be able to evaluate the performance and suitability of the model. So there are learn frameworks which are suitable from the perspective of classification or regression in the type of problems you're solving. So performance frameworks are important. That is the seventh. Eighth is what I talk about as deployment, right? Now, once you build the application and the model, you should be able to deploy it, make it part of a pipeline so that the business can use it, right? End of the day, they need to consume the AI outputs, and that's where you're going to make it production ready, and MLOps is the tool set that will allow you to do that very well. Okay. Then let's talk about a very important concept called ethics AI. I emphasize that a lot in my community. So master responsible AI, because today that's the need of the hour. There are a lot of things around trust issues around AI, and that will help you with the bringing that factor around trust. And finally, I talk about a bonus in that sense, which is coding, right? Coding is not essential, but if you know Python or any of these languages, it will come handy and it will help you understand things better. But that's not essential, absolutely. But I would say, if you have time and opportunity to learn, then absolutely go ahead and master Python as well. So there you have it, the 10 absolute essential tools and frameworks for you to become an AI master. I wish you the best in this journey, and reach out to me if you need any help. Thank you. Bye.